Welcome into my Game 5 review of the 2016 NBA Finals with the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. So, if you're here, you know how the script is for this game, how it was mapped out. The Golden State Warriors did not have their forward Draymond Green in this game due to a suspension. You guys, if you've seen my previous video about Draymond Green, you know how I feel about that suspension and everything like that. If you're new here, my whole prediction of this would be that the Warriors will win the first 3 games, get blown out in Game 4, and win it in Game 5. Tonight they did not win. I predicted that in this game that LeBron James will be the only one to come out and play. I was wrong about that. I thought Kyrie wouldn't show up tonight. He showed up very big. They both had 40 pieces tonight. It wasn't just that Kyrie had an amazing 40 points tonight. He was efficient. I think he was like 17 of 24, probably 17 of 25. Guys, first off, just looking at this game, I'm sick and tired of watching NBA games, and I say how much I'm sick and tired of these small fouls. The guys are too big, they're too fast, they're too strong for these small fouls. Excuse me. I'm totally with fouls called. I think fouls should be called, but there's way too many ticky-tack calls that's being called in the league. This game annoyed me. There was probably 3 or 4 times that the refs went back to the monitors to check if it was a flagrant foul. Nothing was flagrant about any of the fouls. They were just good, hard playoff championship fouls. There were common fouls. There were no need to go to the monitors and check to see if it was a flagrant. Now, my whole thought of what a flagrant foul is that something excessive, some type of clear shot to the head that a player was purposely trying to do. Someone pushing someone out of the air, not making a play on the ball at all. But now everything that's a good solid foul, where you're definitely not trying to let the guy score for the N1, they're going to the monitors, and it's slowing down the game. It's annoying. It's making the game. It's already softer. It's making the game even more softer. And after the game was ending, you have Jeff Van Gundy. Jeff Van Gundy, he does keep it real. He is honest at times, but he's just wanted to give credit to the refs for calling a good game. And the thing is, those guys, they get paid to call it down the middle. They get paid to call a good game. But those refs in the third quarter, they missed a lot of calls, a lot of bad calls. That ball where the ball was supposed to go out of bounds, like the ball went out of bounds, and Kyrie was the one who hit it out of bounds. That ball wasn't out of bounds. There were a lot of bad calls by the ref. Out the gate in the first quarter, the Warriors came out. They came out blazing. But the story of this game, every little streak, every little run that the Warriors went on, Kyrie or LeBron answered it. You always see the Warriors going a little run in a quarter where they can put a game away, but not this game. Kyrie and LeBron, they just matched them for every bucket. J.R. Smith came out in the first quarter. He balled out. LeBron was aggressive. He wasn't just settling for jumpers, and he was getting to the rim. Later on in the game, his jumper did start to fall, but in the second quarter, Klay Thompson was on fire, and I don't think Klay Thompson really was in the zone, because a lot of games where Klay Thompson is in the zone, you see him, he goes back on defense and he's wiping his shoes. And like every great shooter, they have some type of thing with them, whether it's just some type of thing that keeps them in rhythm, and I don't think he was in rhythm in the second quarter. I just think he was just shooting the ball well, and I don't think that Steph Curry, I don't think he had necessarily a bad game. It's just when you have Klay Thompson and how he was shooting, you have LeBron playing. LeBron played great on offense. LeBron was really protecting the rim tonight. They didn't need a real true your prototypical center, a Mozgov or a Tristan Thompson to play center. But in the fourth quarter, they completely went cold. The Warriors just went cold. I think they had probably 12 or 13 points. The Cavs themselves went kind of dim because I don't think they had over 20 points. But the Warriors couldn't get anything going in the fourth quarter. I found it weird that Rush was playing the last 5 or 6 minutes and not Sean Livingston. That was kind of weird. But I was wrong about this series. My prediction about this game was wrong. I said Warriors in 5. I was wrong about that. I apologize to Kyrie Irving because I said he wouldn't show up tonight. He was amazing tonight. He showed up. So they go back to Cleveland for Game 6. I think that's probably Thursday night. Draymond Green will be back. Who knows, man? You know, you don't want to throw any salt or anything like that, or start any conspiracy talk. I'm gonna probably take a day, probably pretty much just to simmer down off of this game and see where my mind is at. See what the interviews look like, and then I'll probably make a prediction for Game 6. So guys, expect my prediction video probably a day or two from now for Game 6 of the finals. What did you think about the Draymond Green suspension? What is your prediction? Have your predictions blown up like mine? With Cleveland winning this game and forcing a Game 6, do you really see Cleveland having a chance? Guys, get in the comment section. Let me know. Like this video, dislike this video, share this video with other sports fans. And remember that I have other sports content and movie reviews in a playlist. Go ahead, check those things out. I'm done here.